Hey, friends and family of St. Columba's. Amy Molina Moore here, and it is really good to be with you virtually. This morning, as I was preparing myself to share some remarks, I had really high hopes that whatever words that I shared were like polished and up to the challenge of our time, up to the challenge to speak to the anxiety, the uncertainty, the fear that we're all experiencing right now. And as I was preparing myself to share these words with you, my youngest, my 6 month, started to wake up from his morning nap. So I went in there, and as is my custom, I said, "Good morning, Otis," and I grabbed him, and then he puked all over me. And so, yes, friends, if you are wondering if that is puke on my shirt, the answer is yeah, it's puke. So, of course, I was like, well, now I have to change. But then I paused long enough for me to realize, like, well, if ever there was a time to have puke on my shirt, it's now, when the whole world feels like it's collectively being puked on at the moment. I know it's not the most elegant metaphor, but it feels really honest, folks. It feels like collectively, all of us have some puke on us. This season, this springtime, many of us had plans. Many of us had hopes. Some of us were looking forward to big milestones, graduations, proms, college visits for the younger of us. And then others of us, life, births, even mourning the loss of a friend gathered with other friends. All of these ways that we gather and are together, that's sort of been taken from us. We have been puked on. And as one who's been puked on more frequently than most these past couple months, I have some lessons. But the biggest lesson that I've learned is that in the moments of puke, God is very, very much in the midst of us. In this time of being at home, I, like many of you, are finding new opportunities to sit, to read. Not lots of opportunities. I mean, I do have a 2-year-old, but every once in a while, I get the opportunity to read something. And I picked this book off our bookshelf, An Ocean of Light by Martin Laird. I don't know if you guys have read it. And there's this beautiful couple of lines. And he writes, "God is beyond all telling, yet every tongue tells of God. God's love is not contained by any thought, yet every thought is a dewdrop of presence. God is embedded in the human heart. Love is our homing instinct to seek God, who is the ground of both our beseeching and our finding." God is in this. Yes, it is scary. Yes, there is much we don't know. Yes, many of us feel lonely. But we are not alone. God has promised to be with us. God will not forsake us. And God will be there to clean up the puke when the time comes. That is my prayer, and that is what I know today. Amen.